Now, here is a dish that is beloved by many Filipinos. This is called Sinigang. And let me tell you right quick that this dish is so fire. It's healthy, it got vegetables, it got your protein, some pork, and that soup is something that will get you. See, I'm speechless. Get you speechless. That's what it will get you. Like, look at this. I am burning in my mouth with all that soup because it's so fire. Let me give you the dish and the recipe. So I have this hella expensive sinigang mix of vegetables, which comes in handy if you're not trying to buy all the vegetables in bulk. And they got everything you need, so you don't gotta think about it too much. And then I also have some fresh tomatoes. You gotta definitely add that. And I had some shallots instead of onion. I feel like shallots are a little bit aromatic, so why not? By the way, I used the wrong pork for this dish. I did parboil it, but usually in sinigang you would have these thicker pork cuts. Unfortunately, your boy defrosted the wrong one, but it's all good. Now here I am sauteing the pork with garlic, black pepper, making sure that we're getting that nice crispiness to heighten the flavor of the soup. I know a lot of Filipinos just put the pork in the soup, but I just wanted to brown it a little bit to get that, what do you call it? What do you call that? Anyways, here I am cutting some scallion, or no, it's so wrong. I'm cutting some shallots, but there we go. I'm adding them in there so that we can wilt down those shallots just a little bit more, get them fragrant. And while I'm doing that, I am salting some tomatoes to enhance that tomato flavor. Right after you add in your tomatoes and saute them for a little bit, it's time to add some fish sauce. And fish sauce is definitely gonna make your sinigang have that umami flavor. So you're missing out if you don't put this in there. And I love my sinigang a little bit more sour, so it's good to add some vinegar if you're really into that. And then now I'm adding my sinigang mix. I know people add it when there's broth in here, but when you saute it a little bit, I feel like the flavor sticks to the meat and kind of, I guess, marinates it a little bit. So once we add the water into the pot, we can let that simmer down. And now it's time to wash some vegetables and cut some radish. Radish is something that makes the sinigang, in my opinion, more bomb. It typically doesn't have a taste, but it grabs and takes the flavor from the soup, so it's like a sponge. Here I am cutting some Chinese green beans, cut off the ends because they were kind of dry. And then finally adding the radish into the soup first, because that is something that takes a while. Adding this pepper that was from that sinigang mix packet that you guys see in the beginning. And then I'm cutting off the top of the okras because they were kind of dark. Maybe I'm just tripping. And then finally cutting up some eggplant. Eggplants do turn brown once they are cut because of oxidation, so it's good to do that last. Oh yeah, yep. That's fire. Now finally adding the veggies into the sinigang soup. This is the last step, and sinigang is very versatile in terms of what veggies you can use. Typically it'd be eggplant, bok choy, but you can also add cabbage, spinach, even green beans that are grown in America, not the Chinese green beans. Anything that you can find at your local store works great. And we're gonna let that simmer for another 5-10 minutes until it comes to another boil. And man, just look at the broth. If the broth doesn't have these pockets of oil in your soup, then you ain't doing it right. No, I'm just kidding. But that's basically the fat from the pork, which of course provides flavor for the soup in general. Now it's time to finally eat. I'm eating this with brown rice because we don't eat white rice at home. It's sad, I know. But we're just trying to be healthy and lower our sugar levels, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to get high blood. As I fix myself up a plate, I hope y'all enjoy my mukbang at the end. And yeah, thanks for watching. These are just casual vibes. I hope to post more recipes that I can come up with at home. And I love Filipino food and Asian food in general. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks.